car say 100, but it's like 120. Like the heat is dry. Like you walk outside and it's hard to breathe. And just imagine how your car feels. My car is black, so it's gonna attract hella heat. My car is hot as hell. Steering wheel hot, seat hot, and I don't even have leather seats. Like we need to wrap this heat this summer up. Like it's getting out of hand, okay? And unfortunately in Texas, the part of Texas I'm in, it don't start cooling off until the last week of October, which is around Halloween or whatever. And baby, we out here cooking. Just walk into your car, you gonna be sweating.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I do know why, but I cannot wait to get out of New York City. I am so tired of New York. I'm tired of the place that I stay. I'm tired of the hustle and bustling. I'm tired of not having my own grass to be barefoot and country in. I'm tired of all that. All of that. It's definitely time for an environment change. And that needs to happen soon. Like real soon. Believe it or not, your environment can definitely be like a stump in your road that you cannot dig out until you move. So hopefully soon.
He asking me, are you okay? And I be like, yeah, I'm okay. But deep inside, I really do not be okay. I don't be okay because I be ready for a new environment. Like I be ready for a new scenery. I want to be on an island where I can just always hear the waves and drink out of the little coconut things that come from the trees, and just like be in a jungle with the animals and all that. Like,
I'm gonna lie, gang, I'm getting tired of living in New York City, bro. This shit is fucking exhausting, bro. Peep, got 4 motherfucking tickets, bro. 4 motherfucking tickets come in the mail. Then on top of that, I couldn't even sleep because I left my car double parked. And at 7 in the morning, some fucking bus is honking at my car. Whole time the motherfucker fit. And if that ain't enough, I can't sleep because I'm thinking I could fuck around and get a ticket. And I already got too many of those, clearly. And then on top of that, I can't even get a honey bun no more because that shit is $1. And that shit used to be 50 cents, gang. And if that ain't enough, bro, I got served court papers. Fucking court papers, bro. I gotta go to court. Last week, I paid $700 to get a boot off my car. Now I got 5 more tickets in the mail. How the fuck am I gonna make it out of here, y'all? This shit is crazy, man. I can't do this. I'm fucking tired of this shit, son. Still having bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. It's fucking brick. I'm outside in the cold in some slippers. Honey buns are $1. I got too many parking tickets. I can't fucking sleep because motherfuckers is honking all morning. I can't find parking when I come home late at night. I don't smoke Za no more. I can't do this shit, bro. I need to move.
And I don't hate much about California, but the one thing I do hate is the fact that I am a brown-skinned, low-key dark-skinned, plus-size black woman. And this state is not kind to us. We are not the hot commodity. We are just not on the top of the food chain when it comes to the dating community. We are just not there. You know what I'm saying? And black love in general is already shaky out here. It's a lot of interracial situations. It is no shade. My sister-in-law is Mexican. It's no shade. Love it. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? However, as a black woman that desires a black man, it's just kind of like, I'm not your type, huh?
And if you were thinking about moving to Arizona, just know that you're gonna have to replace your windshield a couple times. That's the only thing I fucking hate genuinely about living here.
Welcome to the renewal. In this video, we'll be talking about why people become fed up at some point with where they're from, why they may leave, and why sometimes they end up regretting it. Usually when people get tired of their hometown, they feel like relocating will give them new opportunities and a fresh start. But once the excitement wears off, some soon realize they may have left behind some good support systems they didn't fully appreciate. Moving somewhere new can be exciting, but also come with unexpected challenges. But you shouldn't let that stop you, because sometimes relocating can be exactly what you need to grow. Comment below if you ever started over or thinking about starting over, and the reason. Let's talk about it.
At least once or twice, if not more. Like, it don't make no sense at all.
I get tired of being in Atlanta. Like, I was literally, I only been working 4 hours to my new job, new location. And look, check this out. Getting in my car, you know what I'm saying? Getting in my car and stuff. Must be the battery. Must be the battery. You think it's the battery? Nah. Let me show you something. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Look, check this out. They took my fucking engine. They took the fucking engine.
A lot of people ask me what was so wrong with Atlanta that made me want to move, and honestly, I don't really know. I can't name just one thing, but every morning that I woke up there, like towards the end, I started crying. As soon as I gained consciousness, immediately tears, crying. I was so upset. I was miserable. Just the mere thought of facing the day in that city genuinely made me want to go back to bed and not wake up. So what's the moral of the story? What can we learn? The takeaways are, you actually do know what you want at all times. When it comes to like where you live or the relationship you're in or your job, if your heart and your chest and your soul is filled with dread, I don't know, I saw this TikTok and it was like, if a shark bit you, do you start swimming towards the shark and asking why it bit you? No! You get out of the ocean and you bandage your wounds and maybe like don't go back in the ocean again, or like go back in and you're braver or something. I don't know how to finish the analogy. But the point is, you always know.
This is the truth. It is nasty nice. It is like microaggression, passive aggression. I'm going to smile in your face, but I'm gonna I can't stand you. Behind your back, I can't stand you. I'm shitting on you, I'm talking down on you, I'm disrespecting you. That is how they are here. And I grew up in a different type of area. When you didn't like somebody, they know. They know from your interaction, they know from your face, they know from your body language, they know, or you've told them with your own mouth. Down here, it's more of a, thank you, ma'am, yes, sir, no, ma'am, but they cannot fucking stand your guts. They don't want to look at you. As soon as you walk away, though, it's when they're going to say that. They're not going to say it to you.
Ever, like, being nowhere else and seeing a Dollar General right beside a Family Dollar, and then 1 minute away a Dollar Tree. Like, make it make sense. The only thing that we got is a bunch of fish tables and a bunch of casinos. That's all. Like, literally, where I work at, like the casino that I work in, right across the street is another casino. Right beside us is another casino. Right around the corner is another casino. 2 minutes away from there is another casino. 3 minutes away from there is another casino. And baby, we ain't even gonna talk about the vape shops. Baby, when I say they done built so many vape shops, child, please, we got about 50 vape shops, no exaggeration. Every block you go on, it's a vape shop on their block. Like, is they trying to kill us or something in the country? I come to the conclusion that they're trying to kill us. Mentally, financially, and physically. Financially, we don't make the money to be gambling the way we be gambling. Okay? Houses here are like $1,200 to $2,000 for 2 and 3 bedrooms. They don't pay us that much money to afford to pay your rent, your lights, your water, your Wi-Fi, and all your extra little bills, plus gamble. Like, so why do we have like 50 casinos? Why do we have 1,000 vape shops when we don't make the money to even be smoking at this point? Like, there are really no jobs here. It's nothing to do here, so mentally you're gonna crash out because all you have to do is to gamble and smoke. Like, yeah, at this point I need to get away. I'm so scared to move to a big city, but I really need to move. I know y'all gonna say it's the same thing everywhere you go. It's the same thing here. No. It can't be. It can't be the same thing as here.
And if you've been thinking about moving to North Carolina, don't. No, ma'am, don't. Reconsider. Minimum wage here is still $7.25. Baby, ain't nothing here for you. Ain't nothing here. Unless you got your own shit going. You got a remote job that you're going to be working from. Don't do it. When I say overpriced, underpaid, that's exactly what this state is. They out here fighting over $15 an hour, baby. Don't do it. Reconsider. Unless you got you a nice degree where you can make a decent amount of money, your own business, or a remote job that you can take with you, baby, don't do it. Housing is overpriced. People are underpaid. Just know we warned you.
Make some decent money, but I live out here in Cali. Like, bro, as soon as I get paid, I have all these bills stacked up, bro, that shit wipes me clean. Like, fuck, I got no money left over. Making $100,000 a year doesn't get you anywhere nowadays. And then moving to Houston, moving to Texas, any other type of state, guys, like, fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking move there. There's gotta be a better way for me to make more fucking money, or the things that cost so much money need to go fucking down. One or the other.
After 31 years, I've came to the conclusion that California is indeed overrated. As someone that was born in Los Angeles, spent time in New Mexico, which sucked, and now is back in the Bay Area, it's like the whole mission growing up was to get back to California. Because, you know, I wanted to be here. That's where I grew up. And yes, the beach is nice. The weather is nice. There's lots of stuff to do. And the money is technically better. But then when you grow up and figure out that you make more money, but your buying power is less because you can't afford to buy a house in California, unless you're ultra rich, not just middle class, you can't afford to do a lot of things. The tickets are higher. Like, everything you realize is low key a little bit worse outside of entertainment, which you usually don't even have the money to do for real on a regular basis if you're an average Californian. And then let's not talk about like Los Angeles. Oakland, San Francisco are all dumps. They're so freaking dirty when you go there. It's like they're dirty. It's like they're not well upkept. The way that a big city is supposed to be, you feel like it's supposed to be like a utopia almost. And instead, it feels like Gotham City. It's wild to me that this is basically a place for clout. The only reason for like living in California is purely for clout.
This girl, she was like, I'm from Brooklyn. I just moved to Florida a month ago. People here are weird as fuck. We know! We've told you so many times to stop fucking moving here, bro, because for some reason people look at Florida and they're like, oh my God, beaches in Disneyland every weekend. And people really think moving here is a wonderland, and it's not. It's not. BBL baddies, YNs, and the old retired people that are mean and racist. Like, what else do you like? What else are you looking for? Rent is $1,600 for a 1-bed, 1-bath in a nice area, an area where there ain't guns and YNs running around. It's hot as fuck, which is why so many of us are so weird, because it's hot. It's hot and y'all are aggravating. Y'all ask dumb questions. You don't know where you're going when you drive. Yes, we're weird and we're angry and we're upset. Let us live. Nobody told you to move down here. In fact, a lot of the natives, 99% of them, will tell you to not move here. It's not for everyone. Why don't you come when you're on vacation and you can actually enjoy it, instead of moving here and expecting it to be wonderful? Because it's not going to be that way for everybody. Not everybody's built to live here, bro. Like,
I think I'm done with living in Los Angeles. I don't know how y'all do it, but it's like everyone out here is inherently broke. And if they aren't broke, they're either a Nepo baby or they got extremely lucky. So if I can't create a secondary or a third income, then I'm just going to have to dip on out of here. Because every time I talk to somebody my age out here, they either live at home with their parents if they have family out here, or they live in a crappy building, or they stay somewhere where they're never home because they're paying so much money for rent. So what is the point of being out here, guys? Please leave a comment. Let me know. What is the point? I know you got Peter Pan syndrome. I know you like the weather and the weed. I know you love it out here, but what is the point? I'm 31. I'm ready to have my own space and not live with 50 different people with a dirty bathroom. Please.
Looking for a reason not to move to Atlanta, here's several. One is no money down here. They're broke. Everybody that's living in Atlanta, from Atlanta, born and raised, are little zero to no hustle. These motherfuckers are surviving no job. I don't know how in Atlanta there's a way you could survive with no job. Two, the laws are not for victims. They just got me for like the 5th time for my car, stole my license plate. And you know these people want me to jump through 3,000 fucking hoops just to get my license plate fixed, or else I'm gonna get arrested. I'm just so confused. I'm the victim here. What if I don't have no money to replace my shit? You want me to jump through 3,000 hoops, or else I'm gonna get arrested because somebody stole my license plate? What the fuck? Anything down here you can get arrested for. And once you get arrested, it's a downward spiral from there. Don't move here. It's a trap.
I'm tired of Atlanta, guys. It's a beautiful place, but everything is so pretty all the time. Like, everything is always so pretty and perfect. The people, the architecture, the events, everything is always so pretty, always so put together, always so perfect. It's like, dang, I go to the corner store and I decide to not, give it my all, and I'm already being side-eyed by 3 baddies with BBLs, men driving cyber trucks everywhere, and 16-year-olds with Dodge Chargers. I just don't understand. This is not a real place, and I just want to be a human sometimes. I don't want to perform. I don't want to do all this extra stuff, and I just feel like it's always a lot of pressure when I step outside of my house, and I'm just tired. I'm tired of it, y'all.
I hate North Carolina simply because they're not resourceful. Nothing about North Carolina helps people when they are down and out. Like, you can be laid off from a job. North Carolina don't want to help you with any type of financial assistance to keep your bills paid. And if they do help you with unemployment, you got like a max of 2-3 months before they're like, oh, well, you're on your own. And from here, we're not helping you until the next following year. Food stamps, it's like you gotta go through all of this rigmarole just to get food stamps. And then when you get it, they barely want to even give you anything for that either. I always tell people, yes, North Carolina is cheap. Yes, if you looking for a 2-3 bedroom, depending on where you are, probably somewhere in the deep country, you might find it for like $600-800. But other than that, other than just want to be a cheap person, because that's basically what it is, a person who want to be cheap. Outside of a person just wanting to be cheap, there's no type of help for people who live in North Carolina. And they wonder why people are always saying they want to leave. People who don't live in North Carolina, they be like, oh, why would you want to leave North Carolina? Y'all rent, y'all stuff there is just so cheap. Y'all are thinking about the cheapness. What about the resources for the people who live in North Carolina?
Moving to Atlanta is not it anymore. I wish y'all would please know and understand it. Y'all be coming out here with no type of plan, no type of nothing, then get out here and complain the whole time because you can't catch up to what's going on out here. Whole time, this is a fast life. It's the fast life. Not only that, I used to recommend DeKalb County to people every time people move here because DeKalb County was one of the cheapest places that's still close to Atlanta, Fulton County, that you can live in and have somewhere nice, not in the ghetto. But now the whole DeKalb County is becoming the ghetto. Even North Decatur. Like, I went over there and was almost in a damn shootout. Like, it's just shit going on out here that it's just like, wow. Like, I can't believe this is what DeKalb County is coming out to be. I can't believe this is what Atlanta's coming out to be. Do y'all understand? I stay in DeKalb County, and people in my neighborhood cars have been broken into, and I stay in a fairly nice neighborhood. I stay in a really good, nice neighborhood. My rent high as hell. For the amount of rent that we pay over here, we should not be having our cars getting stolen out the parking lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, it should not be none of that going on. Even in Buckhead, Midtown, people have been getting their cars stolen, robbed in for years now. Atlanta is not the same. It's too many people from different places coming here trying to be YNs, trying to fit in and trying to live this life because they can't keep up with the shit that's actually going on out here. Like, they can't keep up with what's actually going on, so they're robbing, stealing, killing, doing things that they don't have no business doing. Go back to where y'all came from.
All right, today we're going to talk about my job and how they're playing in my face. So I work for the state of North Carolina. The last raise a North Carolina state employee received from my Googling was October 2023. So I started in June 2024. From June 2024 until now, we have received no raise. We have received not one raise, okay? So let's start that off. So they finally passed the North Carolina budget. Finally, okay? So they said, oh, we heard you. We're gonna give you a raise. Here's 3%. Mind you, we already underpay you. So let me just slap you in your fucking face while I'm at it. You're already broke and can't afford shit. But here's a 3% raise. You're welcome, bitch. Y'all wanted it here. Damn. All right. And they gave law enforcement a 15 to 20% raise. Okay. And an 8% raise for teachers. Now I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing in the streets, that they're splitting it. 4% raise this year, 4% raise next year for the teachers. I don't know. Tell me, teachers, what are you actually getting? I'm not too sure about that. So we are told
many different emails, many different times, that if the budget passed, that we will get a raise and we will get a bonus. Okay. This bonus was going to be $1,750. It will be heavily taxed. So beware. It will be heavily taxed. You're going to pay some taxes on that damn bonus. Okay. Cool. Whatever. It's a bonus, right? So they swore up and down we would get it in July. When if they sign the budget, you'll get it in July. You'll get it in July. So we're not getting it in July. We're not getting it in August. We're getting it September at the end of the month. Okay, that's the email they decided to send out today. Why? Nobody fucking knows. Also, don't get the raise money until August. The raise starts in July, but you won't get it until the end of August.
Relocated to North Carolina from DC. Stupid. Everything sucks. Food sucks. People suck. The weather sucks. The way the fucking breeze on the trees blows sucks. Wi-Fi sucks.
Whoa! There are three reasons why you absolutely, positively want to stay out of Florida. Reason number one, overbuilding. Yes, they are still building all over the place. Who they're building for, I'm not really sure, but they're building all over the place. Reason number two, foreclosures. It's the number one state in the country in foreclosures. Is that someplace you want to move to? I don't think so. Reason number three, and this is a big one, traffic. Traffic. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Traffic is absolutely horrible in Florida. So those are the three reasons that you absolutely do not want to move to Florida. Reason number one, overbuilding. Number two, foreclosures everywhere. And reason number three, traffic.
In Texas specifically, you are not cared about as an employee. Nobody cares about you. There's no mandatory lunch breaks like in other countries and other states, because I made a video the other day about this office that I went to go help, a dental office that I was temping at, and they were basically like, oh, we don't eat here, we don't take a lunch break. Like, they thought it was cute, and I'm like, no, I'm a temp, I'm gonna eat because you don't want to see me hangry. In the video that I did make about the lunch break and everything, how I still took my lunch break, there were so many people in the comments, like in other states and other, like in Canada, they're like, oh, that's so illegal, like you could sue. But in Texas, there's nothing to protect you from anything. It's an at-will state. They can literally fire you for any reason. It's crazy. They don't care about you, so don't even try to come move to Texas, okay? Then I was also talking about like how this office owes me money. They literally owe me more than $2,000, and I've already filed a wage claim. I won the wage claim, and I've yet to see the money. It's been a year. Because you have no rights, especially with the Hot Wheels, no.
And why, when you want to go anywhere in Metro Atlanta, does the whole state of Georgia need to be there? I mean, it could be something small like a restaurant, Walmart, anything. The second that you want to go, the second that you step outside yourself and decide you want to slide somewhere, the whole state of Georgia want to be there. Ain't no parking. Everybody, all the seats is full. You got to wait an hour. Come on. And that applies for all locations. Bitch, me and my peoples made a reservation at a steakhouse hours in advance. Pulled up, still had to wait an hour just to sit down. Like, dog, it already took me an hour and a half to drive 3 miles. And then I get there, and I gotta wait an hour and a half to sit down, or to shop, or to do whatever it is I came to do. Like, dog, Atlanta is full, bro. And it's just something about seeing motherfuckers in there enjoying themselves, doing what I came to do. That just pisses me clean the fuck off when I get there too.
Yo, son. Every day I'm trying to understand more and more why the fuck I live in this bum ass place, my nigga. Like, this shit is crazy. I ain't never understand how we supposed to be the richest fucking state in America, right? But these motherfuckers act like the brokest motherfuckers in the world, bro. All this city do is do any and anything they can to collect money from citizens and taxpayers, bro. Like, what the fuck kind of bum ass shit is that, my nigga? These niggas be worried about motherfuckers paying their fare to get on the train more than they worried about homelessness, crime rates, all type of shit. Yo, motherfucker, the taxes we pay, bro, I ain't never see this shit, bro, in terms of what the fuck this shit go towards in the city, my nigga. MTA been trash for fucking 45 years, nigga. Shit ain't never changed. Fucking roads is still trash. Like, everything is still trash, nigga.
Yes, realize ain't no real niggas here in Arizona. Not what I'm used to, anyway. It's not what I'm used to. And the people out here was just very shady. Like, if you a black person and they see that you doing well, they didn't like you when I first moved out here. Now, I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm just saying what I was experiencing. All the black people that I was running into where I was trying to build a sense of community and things like that, they just was not going for a younger black woman who was on her shit. They just was not going for it. So after that, I lived here, ended up having to move back home. A lot of things was going on because the company did a merger. They ended up losing some funding. They was like, hey, listen, you either can move back home and we'll make sure that you get back to the Midwest, or you can stay out here and you pay everything on your own. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my ass back home. I really don't like the fact that black people don't stick together out here. There's no black anything that I was interested in because I was younger. You either had the older black people who was going to First Fridays at the bingo hall and was having a ball, or you were the younger crowd who wanted to be in the club all the time, and that just wasn't my scene either. I mean, I was going out and I would have a good time with the people who I was hanging with, but baby, I'm not a club junkie like that. Like, not like that no anymore. So boom, I goes back home. A year passed. I said, okay, let's go give Arizona another try. You know, let's see. You know, my kids was like, yeah, we missed the weather and things like that. I get out here the second time. I still hate this motherfucker. I still hate it here. And I would think that after so long, they would build some sense of community. Now, there is more black things, like they have the Black AZ Run, they have a bunch of little things, but there's no community here.
When I was laid off last year, I used to drive Lyft, and I've been supplementing my income with Lyft part-time since probably around 2023. So I was doing it last year, and I was obviously, because I'm law-abiding, reporting the extra income to the Texas Unemployment Office each week when I would call to report my hours, right? And I did this up until I ended up getting a job. The first time that I did it and I reported the income from the hours that I was earning on Lyft, they basically tell you that they have to go through an investigation, so it kind of will prolong the amount of time that it'll take to direct deposit your money like normal. And the operator told me this, and so basically they called me back like the next day and asked me a few questions, and I got my money maybe 1 or 2 days after I would have normally got it. So it was a seamless process. Now, I didn't always drive Lyft every week, so obviously if I didn't drive and I didn't earn anything, then I wouldn't report income because I didn't have any to report. Well, when I finally got a job and I was supposed to start the last week of September, I decided that I was not going to drive Lyft. I was just going to relax. Like, at this point, I've done everything I needed to do, and I have money available, and I know I'm going to have income coming in. So I'm just going to chill and just take care of some things at home. So that's what I did. And I called to report my last week. I let the operator know that I was going to start a job. Cool. I thought I was going to get 1 more week's worth of unemployment before my check came in. That's not what happened at all. They decided to not pay me out that last week. And when I contacted the operator at the unemployment office to find out why, they said not only was I not going to get a check, but I also was going to have to pay back 2 weeks because they had overpaid me. Why? Because I had quit Lyft. Now that's funny because Lyft is contract work, meaning I'm 1099. I'm not an employee. I don't have any benefits. I decide when I want to work. I am doing all of the overhead. I'm assuming all of the liability because I'm doing it in my car under my insurance. If a passenger is harmed, if there is an accident or not, they could potentially go after me. They're not going after Lyft because it's my vehicle, my insurance. I am a contractor. I am not an employee. So it was crazy for me to have the unemployment office in Texas tell me that I had quit a job
when I hadn't quit. And my dispute back to them and my challenge was, if Lyft, for whatever reason, decides to terminate me from their platform and say that I can no longer drive from Lyft, I cannot in turn go to the state of Texas and request unemployment benefits because I wasn't an employee of Lyft. So if I'm not an employee of Lyft with benefits that would allow me to get unemployment from being terminated from my employment, then how can I also then quit unemployment from Lyft and still have that be the reason why you wouldn't pay me? Because their reasoning was you quit a job when you had employment available, and for that reason we shouldn't have paid you. And I owe them to this day.